Hey guys, as always, it's Tempe joined with Elthizar.
I feel like you don't even need to say this anymore. It's become such a common appearance.
True. That's why I said joined with Elthizar. Or I'm just probably gonna change the intro into something completely different with "Hi guys, it's Tempe and Elthizar again," or just because not all of my friends or not all of my subscribers watch it, and if I do get new people, they do need to know who's speaking. So it's kind of a silly repetition, but needed one. We are following, however, your friend, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Mitsukaike's playing Bane, aka Augmented Singe, on the red team. His team also composing of a Sultan Tryndamere, a Nidalee, a Varus, and a Thresh.
The blue team going up against the Bane, also known as Augmented Singed, is Malphite, Misfortune, Leona, Karma, and Jace. Skin Wars goes to the red team.
Team that actually has skins.
Yes.
And sad face, we have no Yordles, in your case
I know,
at least.
but thankfully, because of the last time that we did a recording, there was an Amumu, and I was doing a baby voice, and you were face palming. And if this happened today, I would probably, if we had a Yordle today, I would probably do the same or similar thing.
I've gotten used to it by now.
You did?
Like it.
Well, yeah, hanging out so much with me kind of tends to.
I was about to say, I don't think there's anything really you can do that will particularly surprise me anymore.
Huh, challenge accepted.
Oh god.
Be afraid. We'll have Leona Misfortune on bottom versus Varus and Trash. Who said Nidalee? I'm expecting. I'm not even expecting anything, to be honest, because Varus Trash is a high poke, but so is Leona Misfortune, especially with Leona jumping in and skull bashing people. Like there's no tomorrow.
Top lane may become very annoying for the blue team because Singed doing the running by the tower and sat between. I've seen a Singed a lot of the time just sit between the two top lane towers of the blue lane. Just be pretty much impossible to touch. Like clearing minions, jungler comes up, activate ult, run away.
Yeah, or not even ult. It's enough that he has his ghost off of cooldown, he'll just do the same. The only time Singed will use ultimate while farming in between those two outer and inner blue team tower is if he is ganked by 2 or more people. Then he'll just troll them and throw them. I am surprised by Karma mid, however. I haven't seen that.
Indeed.
I almost said haven't seen that in a while, but I think Froggen ran it a night or so ago. Depending on
How did that go? Because
didn't see it. I've been reading his Twitters and Facebook posts, and he says that it's good, but definitely missing something, and it can't carry the game as, for example, Anivia.
Yeah.
So.
The one champion he is famed for.
Mm.
Then again, his looks is very nasty.
True, but he did have a bad streak with Lux, where he missed every bind and slow. And coming from him, who is known for his Anivia, and her kit is all about those, oh my god, skill shot abilities. Missing so much of Lux's abilities in one game was really horrible and devastating.
Definitely.
So, one would have higher standards for Froggen and skill shot based champions. Fairly normal start. Not much skirmishes. Singe taking a bit of unnecessary damage will heal up with a healing potion on top. Nidalee is pushing middle. So just
a couple of seconds ago, actually, Tryndamere did call Nidalee to come for his blue buff, as an engagement actually happens in bottom lane. A lot of damage going on to MF, she flashes, but she seems to get out okay.
Yeah.
Varus gonna lob a hail of arrows, piercing arrow goes between the two of them, nothing really special happening there.
Yeah. Well, Varus still has his flash, Both AD carries pop their barriers and both supports their exhausts.
Yes.
So, nice
Ooh,
hook.
Hook lands on MF, and MF doesn't have a flash. That could easily be a first blood. Yes, dies to Varus. Varus flashes away from Leona, but he's still going to fall as the Zenith Blade basic attack deals just enough damage to finish him off as well.
Yeah. Trash will hook her, or just harass her a bit because she was in his minions. So that will help quite a bit.
Italy gets caught by the snare component, gets ignited, and that means he's going to go down after the seismic shard hit. However, Nidalee killed Malphite in that engagement as well. So 1-for-1 exchange, but Karma is still alive.
Yeah, and she has the blue buff. Because Nidalee had it. Top, Singed around 50% health. Somewhere where Singes love to be. Like, they are very comfortable on 50% health. When they're down to...
That is really, isn't it?
Yeah, when they get down to 20% health, that's where they have fun. And it's just because people love to chase Singed. When I see Singed on 20% health, I just walk away. I do not want to go there. Too many scars and bad memories happen from me chasing a 20% Singed and me dying. Or getting killed.
There was a t-shirt made of it for a reason. Don't chase Singed.
Indeed. Singed is, however, without mana, and here comes Malphite on top. We'll walk over that ward in that bush, and Singed will just say, yeah, I'll just walk away. Don't even need to pop my ghost, and he will probably go back and buy something nice. If he is the Singed I know he is, he will rush. I did not expect Tear of the Goddess.
I don't know, I'm not
Catalyst,
so sure why
yes.
it's so popular on Singed actually. I don't know.
Neither. Catalyst, yes. Catalyst is fine.
Yeah.
Piercing
Whenever
arrow
I play
catches-
Singed, it's always Catalyst first.
Yeah.
The way I run him.
Yeah. Lananuniel runs it that way as well. Catalyst first. Into Rod of Ages. Nice.
Karma lands the snare, dealing a lot of damage to Nidalee, but takes a spear to the face, he's going to have to fall back.
Bottom is being slightly harassed by the red team. Varus definitely laying the arrows heavily. It's making it rain. Jace is trying to recall but will pull back as Singed came very very close to him. It could have been a flip.
Speaking of Jace, he is doing a very good job of keeping Singed away from his tower for the most part.
Picks up the kill
As
on
Nidalee goes
Nidalee.
down, I didn't actually see that.
Yeah, I saw it. Just a nice mantra tether or whatever, or the rope that it's called on Karma.
Oops, resolve.
Yeah, just nice catch, nice stun, and the rest is history. Varus in trouble on bottom as a 3-man gang happens.
Singed
Trash
comes in
now
onto
in
mid
trouble.
lane. Yep, she gets flipped.
With
She
a
might
nice-
survive though, as she does land the snare onto Singed. One more tower hit, and he could have fallen as well.
Bottom red team barely survived. If MF had mana for a double up, Trash would have been dead, but she already wasted so much mana that she didn't have the chance to pick up Trash, so he recalled. He's returning back to the lane, I think soon, with a bit of items, but Varus in trouble as he walked out of the turret will get picked up by Misfortune as Leona tanked the turret and walked away. Comes Nidalee. This could be a nice spear right into the face of a minion. She is level 6, but she will die if she gets stunned. Takes the turret hit and Leona goes down to ignite.
Singed taking a lot of damage. Not sure if he's going to fall though.
Gets exhausted.
Jace uses exhaust, and Singed does fall, but Jace is going to fall as well to Tryndamere.
That chicken head is too strong.
Hmm.
Huh, 8 minutes in and it's dead even in gold. 100 gold difference, but that's really not much. With Nidalee being in trouble yet again, walks out of the rope from Karma gets hit by a spear. Needle heals. They continue to chase. Nice shield. And Karma picks up the kill. 3-0-0 Karma.
Turns out I may have to eat my words here. This Karma is doing a hell of a lot right now.
Yeah, she is. Going for an early Archangel as well.
I can see where the logic would be coming from. Not sure how she's going to quickly stack a tier though.
Well, she recently got it. It's already on 32. Singed again, slightly in trouble, taking a bit of unnecessary damage in my opinion. My honest opinion. Karma picking up the blue. And the rest of the game just continues on. Tryndamere going bottom for a gank. This is the first time Tryndamere is going to bottom, however.
Blue team do not have any wards. Tryndamere is coming around behind. Thresh misses Flay, going for the hook.
Forces a flash.
MF flashes it. Singed
dead
falls actually in top lane as well. Good Malphite gank. He did use the Unstoppable All Force to get in there.
Karma on 50% health in the middle, so Nidalee Spears did land. She just missed one. Nidalee runs away from stun. While Tryndamere moves towards top, Nidalee gets slowed a bit. Will hack and slash continue to chase. Karma gets slowed and shut down. That is 400 and some odd gold, if I'm not mistaken.
430 thereabouts.
Nice hook catching Misfortune, but Trash did not use his secondary ability as Singed hopefully DC'd and not rage quit.
I doubt it'd be a rage quit. He's only 0-2.
Yeah. Plus, Singed with 0-2 can easily get back into the game. He is a mid to late game champion.
Very much so. Jay's
Tryndamere
trying to take on Tryndamere.
Yeah.
Starts running away. Gets caught by the chicken head of doom. Or mocking shouter is currently, as it's commonly known. Little slip of the slip my mind just slightly.
Is this going to be a thing where we're gonna start calling it chicken head of doom?
That's your fault.
How is it my fault? I just called it a chicken head.
I blame you.
Malphite coming from behind. His Unstoppable Force is still on cooldown. Leona and Misfortune are low on health. Varus continuing to poke. Takes a turret hit. One spear will miss, hit a minion. Piercing arrow could have done the job. Close. She did use her shield to protect herself. Trash's hook missed. Varus flashed in. Hill of arrows missed. Gets slowed by solar flare. Misfortune goes down. Varus ultimate catches Malphite. Hook misses. Currently 1-for-1 with Leona escaping with a sliver of health.
And throughout all of this, Karma has just been pushing out that middle lane. Pushed it to the tower. I think she might be wanting... No, I was about to say she might be wanting to head top, but she's more than happy just to sit around and farm.
Yeah.
No need to upset the balance.
No. But Thresh is planning to upset the balance. He did walk past that ward, so Karma will see that he's going near her.
Karma actually picking up a Void Staff.
A
Void Staff.
Interesting. Well, she did have the Amplifying Tome as well, but I just assumed that it will be an early Archangel. Nidalee Spears are starting to hurt, while Jace is moving down towards that middle lane down the river. Trying to
Nidalee does have the Unholy Grail, so that's going to give a nice bonus amount of damage on those spheres. Just gonna start chunking people down.
Jace is in his comfort zone. He picked up Brutalizer with his Tear of the Goddess, so he is going to be where he wants to be. Nice spears landing on Karma.
Nidalee looking for a kill here. Malphite coming across.
Unstoppable Force is up. Singed is not yet back, so Tryndamere is on full time on top, which gives
Malphite coming in, but
Unstoppable
the spear
Force
did land, so it'd be very dangerous for Karma to actually come in for this.
Yeah, Unstoppable Force did land, so Nidalee will just chuck a few spears, land them, and ooh, if she was closer, that would have landed and probably get Malphite even more low. doubted that it would have killed him.
A lot of people very low. Jay stood under his tower trying to regenerate some health.
Thresh is back in his base buying a Philosopher's Stone, so the first GP10 or GP5 item. While that turret is very much in danger, it's on 50% health. Jace is low. Is it just me, or is that Tryndamere going for an early Zeal?
He may well be. I can't see that as a particularly bad idea.
No.
Comet still hasn't picked up his boots. And takes 2 consecutive spears to the face, chunking her very hard. She may have to back out already, actually.
Yeah. Oh, this is the thing. If Nidalee can keep Karma away from her, she can do the damage. If Karma can get in and close and personal to Nidalee, she can easily stun her and do the damage that she needs. Being a medium range mage or caster in this case.
Leona jumps onto Varus. Varus taking a lot of damage,
Nidalee
but the hook lands
getting
onto Leona. Not Misfortune as needed, so MS flashes through, picks up the kill. Leona herself flashes out to survive the engagement.
Nidalee got too close to the turret, got stunned, took a turret hit, got out, but it was too late as Karma snared her yet again and picked up the kill with Ignite. Taking the blue buff and see, 15 minutes into the game, less than 1,000 gold or almost 1,000 gold difference in favor of the blue team. 10-6 in kills, with the dominant force being Karma and close second Jace and Misfortune, with Misfortune now buying the Bloodthirster, which is to be honest a smarter choice. I like Bloodthirsters more on Misfortunes than Blade of the Ruined King.
Yes. The main fact is that Misfortune's more an AD caster than she is a pure basic attack damage champion. Varus,
Picks up
you
the
could
blue.
say the same, but he can stack quite well with the blade due to the stacks of blight, which means he kind of needs to basic attack to get the most out of its
That's what I said.
kind of damage potential.
That's what I wanted to say. Varus is a mix of an AD caster and an typical auto attack AD carry. Tryndamere bringing Worlds of Hurt on Jace on top. Jace is definitely having trouble. Nice Zenith Blade catching
Cross, Unstoppable
Varus.
Force is active, lands it on both of them. MF does have her ultimate, but she's not using it.
No, it
Doesn't seem to
really
need it either as Thresh goes down.
The box was nice, but with Leona breaking one wall, Misfortune could just have stayed in and auto-attacked. That is nice. Nidalee Spear misses on top. She is still trying to get in. Will pick up that Shock Blast, land a spear and pick up the kill with Swipe.
Jay standing still a little bit too long, maybe.
Yeah. Karma finally moving and leaving her comfort zone in the middle. And Leona low on health as Varus was slightly in her face. Nidalee coming from behind, will land a spear through the minions on Karma. Second spear
Coming in now, like the second spear. Karma, I think, is very dead.
Yeah. With Tryndamere tanking, he has his ultimate.
Oh, that was a very nice use of flash. Trying to kite around the tower. Nidalee's not the focus of the tower damage though, and so she's going to be able to pick up the kill.
Yep, she took only one turret hit before picking it up, but here comes Malphite, and Tryndamere doesn't have his ultimate up anymore, so he's not a man. He will have to run away. Nice spear dealing no damage to Malphite. He is becoming a tanky beast. Tryndamere could be going down as Nidalee is from behind, forces a flash. Q lands, does not pick up a kill. 2 turret hits later, and Malphite still alive. Ooh, here comes Jace. This is bad. Acceleration Shock Blast could just easily pick up both of them. Jumps in, takes the turret. Dear God, she dodges it. Horrible. Why am I seeing her dead and then I'm seeing him dead? She will die, but she will pick.
Jace picks up the kill, but dies as a result.
Yeah.
Jay in the bottom lane. Varus falls to Leona actually for that kill, and they look to be trying to dive. Thresh flashes out of bullet time, but decides to walk back under the tower, providing a very easy kill for the bot lane composition of the blue team.
Yep, that is a global of 3 for 1. All over the place. First turret drops and Misfortune claims it. And blue team is definitely getting a bit ahead, a bit of an advantage. Almost 19 minutes into the game, still no dragon done. I'm kinda used to early dragons now. For some reason, second turret of the game goes down as Karma finally finishes middle one off.
Ooh, Nidalee misses the spear, almost gets snared, has to use cat form to escape.
Spear
And lands one as Karma tries to go around the minions.
Tryndamere picks up the top turret and jumps right on Jace, gets knocked back, returns in with his swirly thingy.
Tryndamere's Endless Rage was popped as Nidalee does kill Karma.
Blue team picked up the dragon uncontested because Singed is still not back, and I'm really beginning to think that he either has some connection issues or really seriously rage quit because of the bad start.
Oh,
nothing against your friend, but
yeah, I can't particularly vouch on that part because I haven't actually played with this guy in ages. It was about start of the season. We were in a ranked team together for about a month.
Really in trouble. We'll
he
land
wasn't
a spear
generally.
And picks up an auto kill. Kill with an auto attack. So apologies for jumping into your words.
I should probably let you, considering I'm not talking about the game. But yeah, he wasn't generally the sort of type
to rage quit. Yeah.
Leave on something like that.
So I'm guessing probably internet connectivity problems. While Nidalee picks up the middle turret, so it's 2-2 on turrets. Red team is 1,000 gold behind, less than 1,000 gold.
About 1.5.
1.5, yeah.
Thereabouts.
Thereabouts. They're for 4v5. They're definitely holding their own. Only 3 kills below. Nidalee Spears lands, but Malphite has that Negatron cloak. He is mitigating quite a bit of magic damage with it, especially Nidalee's damage.
I'm not sure if Karma wants to head that way. Nidalee picks up the blue buff. Karma heading southwards, actually. I'm not sure what she might be up to.
Varus picking up the blue buff. He, like Misfortune, do tend to need more mana. I'm not counting Ashe there because she's just a classic champion and things like that. Nice auto attack, but not sure if it was needed. Q lands from Malphite on Nidalee. Varus in trouble as Leona, Thresh in trouble as Leona jumps on him. He could be going down quite soon. Both ultimates used by both carry and support from the blue team. Not
yeah,
sure
very nice on-point solar flare there from Leona.
Yeah.
Made it pretty much child's play for the bullet time to finish him off.
Zenith Blade lands. But they will start the inner turret. Oh my god. I'm mixing my turrets.
Point down across, the Chain of Corruption lands, catching up the entire team.
Everyone is low on health.
A lot of damage. Malphite actually uses the Unstoppable Force, but dies instantly to Tryndamere after using it.
I think it was the red buff because Malphite touched Tryndamere. Tryndamere didn't have time to do anything. Nice snare, and Piercing Arrow picks up the kill. So much poke damage from those two. Those spears are hurting. Not sure if this is smart from Nidalee, jumping in with 50% health. And doesn't land a spear. Back to cat form, dodges Zenith Blade, picks up Shock Blast Acceleration Gate. Accelerated Shock Blast, picks up Jace. Very persistent cat.
In this situation she can be though. She's sat on a nice amount of cooldown reduction, and she seems to have a lot of mana regen through, also from the Unholy Grail. One thing I'm actually surprised by, a nice little talking point, is that Nidalee does not have Tear of the Goddess.
No, she doesn't. She went with Athena's Unholy Grail immediately, since she was sitting now on 2000 gold before recalling. off the bat bought Rabadon's Death Cap because she already had needlessly large rod, and I don't think she needs it that much. She's not using that much mana. I'm seeing her switching nicely between human and cat form and making those nice AP needly combos. If she can get Sheen and Leech Bane, that would be brilliant because the cat form would hurt slightly more.
Yep, Trinidad taking a lot of damage in top lane, but does have that endless rage up.
He is a man that will roll around and run away like a little girl.
Spins over the wall, escaping with his life. Only barely though.
Yeah, sliver of health and all that. Malphite will get in there, Q, slow Tryndamere down, steal his movement speed, and acceleration, Shock Blast picks him up. I guess one does not simply run away from Jace.
We're bringing Sean Bean now.
Yes! I'm sorry. Malphite in trouble.
Malphite gets caught out by Thresh and Nidalee, but use of...
This will be turned around. With Karma picking up the kill, forcing a flash from Jace, with Thresh flashing over the wall, but they will definitely get in there. Comes Varus, Karma picks up the kill. Varus getting slowed and exhausted. Will turn around as Misfortune is farming free-handedly in the middle. Varus gets snared.
Karma Q actually just misses on Varus.
Yeah.
Leona, you don't want to be stood there.
Karma picks up Varus, but Tryndamere can clean up or...
Malphite likely to fall? No, he isn't actually. He's going to get caught out as MF shows up. Yes. She's actually going for Infinity Edge now, which is somewhat more indicative of a more basic attack based build, since you can't crit on your spells.
Yeah. She's going the way Season 2 Caitlyn is going, with that static damage. I'm standing here and doing tons of damage instead of moving about, doing small bursts of damage in my auto attack.
Karma trying to dodge, but she gets jumped and dies.
Red team is just... the more this game progresses on, the more the blue team will be stronger, and that one missing member will definitely be more and more felt. I've played a lot of 4v5s that accidentally happened, that someone rage quitted or left or disconnected, and if they can catch someone out and kill them and make it a 4v4, it's good. But I think the blue team will not do that mistake.
They're very much trying to keep dominance throughout the map.
Yeah, and just move as a team.
Varus gets unstoppable force actually. Interesting to use the ultimate only on a single person. Chain Corruption goes out as well, but it's going to serve only as a momentary distraction to the blue team.
Now this will be Nidalee getting caught. She tries to run, walks.
She does indeed get caught, but the interesting thing was that Leona couldn't land Shield of Daybreak after Zenith Blade, due to the fact that Nidalee was stood in the brush, and thanks to her Prowl passive, she could escape just before the stun landed.
Yep. Nice pounce over it.
Jace jumping into a spear.
Yeah, those are always fun. Spear misses. And we're going pure damage instead of slightly tanky, and Thresh really can't do much about his item build at the moment. He has Shurelias and Ninja Tabby, and that's about that.
Blue team were looking as though they were trying to set up a bait at Baron, but they were not with 5 men at the time.
Dragon was taken, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes! 3 men of the blue team decide to just head in for that. Hook lands on Misfortune, but there was no actual subsequent engagement from the red team. Tryndamere goes in, going to do a lot of damage to Jace. Jace may survive. Nope.
Varus dodges Leona's ultimate. Tryndamere goes down, making the double kill for Karma.
Nidalee still alive, sat in the brush. Throws a spear, but doesn't actually hit anything.
They're going for Varus.
Pushing once again thrown out, only hitting Malphite, just serving as an escape tool more than anything else.
Karma will walk in right into Nidalee, but Nidalee will flash over or pounce over and escape, dodging that Q. The spear hits Malphite, dealing 0 damage. Did he unstoppable? Yeah, he was unstoppable, forced to go over the wall, and Misfortune will pick up a kill on Varus. One more Q and Malphite could claim the cat, but she healed. Cubitor turret goes down.
One of the saving graces of Nidalee is just the cooldown on Primal Surge is incredibly low. It's less than 10 seconds, and it's a really substantial heal, scaling very nicely with AP.
She picked up Magi Soul Stealer, having already 2 stacks on it, and this will turn around with Nidalee picking up her second bunch of stacks, killing Karma, and gets stunned by Solar Flare. This time she couldn't escape it. Continues to chase. Thresh is following, misses the hook and shut down as Nidalee's spear lands nicely on Misfortune. That is 6 stacks already in a very short amount of time.
Well, looking at the gold, it's about 6,000 now in favour of the blue team. 3 tower advantage. Only 5 kills in it though, so it actually shows that it's a fairly close game, and had Singed not suffered issues or rage quit, then this could be an incredibly balanced game or be very much in favour of the red team right now.
Yes, it could. Singed is sitting on 2,300 gold. It's just accumulating. Everyone else, let's see, 8,700 on Jace. It's pointless to say that Singed has 4,700 because that odds will just keep growing and growing as the game progresses. We are 30 minutes into it.
Approximately 500 gold between the junglers.
Yes.
No, Nidalee gets caught out in the middle lane actually. Gets caught with a Zenith Blade, but
Solarfell will get dodged.
Nidalee actually trying to backtrack to get the Thresh Lantern. Does get it, surprisingly surviving actually. I thought that might have been a death wish.
Tryndamere jumps in, deals a bit of damage, uses his ultimate. He will try to escape. Misfortune uses bullet time.
Misfortune having none of that.
Nope.
It's bullet time.
It's bullet time. Shut down on Nidalee as Malphite picks up the kill, and they go for the inhibitor.
Varus going for some poke. Varus actually having a Tear of the Goddess, looking maybe to go towards a Manamune. I have no real idea as to why. It's
neither do I.
Very non-standard item on Varus.
First Nexus Door goes down. I haven't seen that much Varus using Muramana, I mean.
Flame misses, Jason's going to deal a lot of damage, Thundering Blow picks up the kill. He's going to keep going, exhausts Varus. A lot of stuff is missing, but the Shock Blast will pick up that kill as well.
And victory blue
Power
team.
goes down, and we can pretty much say that is that. Tryndamere trying to do something, but not much can be done at this point.
Yes. It's over. GG blue team.